LeBron James is not top 5 all time. Here's why. LeBron James, the king, the chosen one, the all-time leading scorer. Many fans and analysts have already crowned him the GOAT.
LeBron faced tougher scrutiny than Michael Jordan did.
Yeah, because, and look, we're not having to get into the who's the better player.
So many guys are their own individual entities and corporations.
Right.
LeBron.
But let me ask you something. Is he even top 5 all time? I know, sound insane, right? But stay with me. Today we're going deep, beyond the highlights, beyond the hype, and into the cold, hard truth. By the end of this video, you'll either hate me or admit LeBron James might not belong where you think he does.
If I could have gave more, I would have done it. But gave everything I had.
LeBron's finals record is 4-6. That's 4 wins and 6 painful losses. Now, yes, making the finals 10 times is impressive, but the NBA isn't about participation trophies.
Michael Jordan is Paul Bunyan. You know, they are in sports parlance, the young child whose dad can always beat up all the other dads. No, you don't remember. You don't know. You weren't there. He was so tough and so big and so strong, and it's like, wait, you're supposed to grow out of that. And it's like, no, he's...
Jordan, a perfect 6-0. Kobe, 5-2. Magic, 5-4. LeBron has more finals losses than any other supposed GOAT candidate. And it's not just losing, it's how he lost. 2011 versus Dallas, one of the worst superstar meltdowns we've ever seen. Game 5, scoring just 8 points in the finals. The king disappeared. GOATs don't disappear when it matters most. LeBron played in the friendliest era for stars. No hand checking, no brutal 90s defense. Pace and space, wide open lanes, inflated scoring. Jordan faced the bad boy Pistons. Kobe battled prime Spurs dynasties. Magic and Bird faced wars every year in the 80s. LeBron? He built super teams. Miami's Big Three, the Cavs super squad, even the Lakers pairing with Anthony Davis. He's had more help than most legends ever dreamed of. Can we really say he dominated the way the true top 5 did? Let's be real. LeBron changed the league, but not always for the better. When he left Cleveland in 2010 to form the Heatless, the NBA was furious. It was the first time a superstar created a player-built super team. Jordan never called up Larry Bird and Magic to join forces. Kobe didn't recruit Duncan or KG to chase rings. LeBron set the precedent that if you can't beat him, join him. That's not greatness. That's stacking the deck. Let's talk mentality. Jordan had it. Kobe had it. Even Larry Bird had it. That ruthless, cold-blooded instinct to bury you with the game on the line. LeBron? Too often, he passes the ball in big moments. Remember 2013 against the Spurs? Ray Allen saved him. 2020 Finals? Anthony Davis carried huge stretches. LeBron is an all-time talent, no doubt. But if we're talking top 5, mentality matters. And LeBron's has been questioned more than anyone else in this debate. Jordan's path to greatness was lined with killers. The Pistons, Knicks, Magic's Lakers, Drexler's Blazers, Barkley's Suns, Malone and Stockton's Jazz. Kobe faced the Spurs dynasty, the Big Three Celtics, and countless elite Western Conference gauntlets. LeBron? He ran through the East in the 2010s, one of the weakest conferences ever. His biggest rival was DeMar DeRozan, Paul George. Come on. And when he did face true competition, the Warriors, he lost 3 out of 4 finals. Numbers don't lie. Yes, LeBron is the all-time leading scorer. Yes, he stacked numbers we've never seen before. But let's be honest, part of that comes from longevity and stat padding. He's been playing since 2003, taking advantage of a modern era where players last longer. Jordan retired twice and still dominated every season he played. Kobe blew out an Achilles, came back, and still dropped 60 in his final game. LeBron racks up stats in blowouts, plays 20 seasons, and suddenly he's the GOAT? Longevity is impressive, but it's not greatness by itself. So, if LeBron isn't top 5, who is? Here's my list. Michael Jordan, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird. These 5 defined eras. They didn't just win, they dominated. Kareem's 6 MVPs and unstoppable skyhook. Magic's Showtime dynasty. Bird's icy rivalries. Kobe's Mamba mentality and 5 rings. Jordan, the undisputed GOAT. LeBron? He falls just outside. Maybe number 6. But top 5? Not yet. Now, to be fair, LeBron's cultural impact is massive. He empowered players, built schools, spoke out politically, changed how athletes brand themselves. But here's the key. We're not debating cultural icons. We're debating basketball greatness. Off the court, LeBron might be top 3. On the court, the resume just doesn't stack up the way people want to believe. LeBron fans will argue. He's the all-time leading scorer. He carried weak teams, He beat the 73-win Warriors. And yes, those are legendary moments. But for every argument, there's a counter. All-time scorer, longevity, carrying weak teams. He still lost in the finals. 2016 comeback, incredible. But a single moment doesn't erase 6 finals losses. That's the reality of LeBron's career. Legendary highs, but glaring lows. LeBron fans love to pull out advanced analytics. PER, win shares, box plus minus. And yes, the numbers love him. But here's the problem. Analytics can't measure killer instinct. They don't measure heart, leadership, or the fear factor. Michael Jordan? Opponents admitted they lost games before they even started because he was that intimidating. Kobe? Ask the Suns, Kings, or Celtics what it felt like to face him in Game 7. Nobody has ever said they feared LeBron in the same way. Numbers look good on paper, but basketball is played on the court, and the eye test tells a different story. Another key debate, peaks versus longevity. Who was better at their absolute best? Jordan from 1988 to 1993 was untouchable. MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, scoring titles, rings. Kobe's peak from 2006 to 2010 was a pure scoring and clutch clinic. Magic's Showtime peak changed basketball forever. LeBron's peak? Yes, 2012 to 2013 Miami LeBron was otherworldly. But did it surpass Jordan's peak? Did it surpass Kobe's finals runs? Did it dominate an era the way Kareem or Bird did? Longevity is great, but peak greatness is the real separator. LeBron supporters often point to 2007, dragging the Cavs to the finals at 22 years old. Sounds legendary, right? But here's the truth. The East was weak, and once he got to the finals, he was swept by the Spurs. Same story in 2018. Yes, his numbers were insane, but he still got demolished 4-0 by Golden State. Compare that to Jordan in 1989 to 1990, who lost but took powerhouse Pistons to the brink. Or Kobe in 2009, who carried without Shaq and won all. Carrying teams is nice, but at the end of the day, it's about winning, not just showing up. LeBron stans love to show the chase down block highlight. 2016, Game 7, iconic. But one block doesn't make you an all-time defender. Jordan made 9 all-defensive first teams. Kobe, 12. LeBron, 6. And let's be real, in recent years, he hasn't even guarded the best player on the floor. Jordan wanted the toughest assignment. Kobe lived for guarding the other team's star. LeBron? He often saves his energy for offense. Great defenders don't pick their spots. They dominate both ends. That's what separates the true legends. Ask yourself this. What's the single most iconic LeBron moment? Most people say the 2016 comeback, the 3-1 finals against the Warriors. And yes, it's one of the greatest series ever. But beyond that, what's next? 2012 against Boston? Maybe. Compare that to Jordan, the shot in Cleveland, shrugging versus Portland, the flu game, the 1998 last shot. Kobe? 81 points, multiple buzzer beaters, the 2009 and 2010 back-to-back finals MVPs. The difference? Jordan and Kobe gave us iconic pressure moments over and over again. LeBron's had a handful. The others built entire careers of them. Let's play the what-if game. What if Ray Allen misses that shot in 2013? Suddenly, LeBron has only 3 rings. What if Kyrie doesn't hit that Game 7 dagger in 2016? LeBron has 2 rings. Flip it around. What if Jordan never retires in 93? He could have 8 straight rings. What if Kobe never tears his Achilles? He might have caught Jordan at 6. LeBron's legacy is full of what-ifs that depend on others. Jordan and Kobe built legacies that depend on themselves. And here's where it gets spicy. LeBron is still playing. Could he eventually force his way into the top 5? Maybe. If he wins one more ring, especially against a tough opponent, his case grows. But at age 39, with injuries piling up, the window is closing. Meanwhile, new stars like Giannis, Jokic, and even Luka are climbing fast. If LeBron doesn't add to his resume, he risks being remembered as the guy who almost touched the top 5, but fell short. The King's crown might not be eternal. So, after almost 2 decades of debate, we circle back to the same question. Is LeBron James really top 5 all time? The evidence says no. The finals record, the era, the super teams, the lack of killer instinct compared to Jordan and Kobe, the competition gap, the what-ifs. LeBron is great, maybe the greatest athlete. But basketball greatness? Top 6, maybe top 7. And that's where the truth hurts. Now I need you, the fans, the haters, the diehards, to settle this in the comments. Is LeBron top 5, or are we overhyping the king? Because one thing's for sure, this debate will never die. So here's the truth. LeBron James is one of the greatest athletes we've ever seen. His career is a marvel. His influence is undeniable. But when it comes to the top 5 basketball players of all time, he just doesn't make the cut. Harsh, maybe, but facts don't lie. Now it's your turn. Is LeBron truly top 5, or are we overrating the king? Let's settle this in the comments, because this debate will never die.